Yeshua, in a week we celebrate the fact that he is risen, Resurrection Sunday. And it's just an amazing thing to ponder. The fact that one who had more authority than each and every one of us gave up that authority temporarily to help us. All we, like sheep, have gone astray, and he knew that, yet took his life for us anyway. And he didn't just, it's not like he had to swallow a pill for mankind and then passed out and then woke up to death. No, he suffered tremendously. There was no machine to put him to sleep while each thorn was slicing his skull, or while each whip was slicing his back and ripping the skin off of him. He didn't have any easy way out while they were smacking him, while they were saying prophesy and smacking him in the face and saying prophesy and kicking him in the gut. There was no easy way out of the disrespect of having someone who he loved dearly betraying him for 30 pieces of silver instead of, like, just imagine. The guy didn't even ask for 31 pieces. He asked for 30. He saw the value. The Lord, Yeshua, had to see other people disvalue him to the point where all this guy who betrayed him regarded him as was 30 pieces of silver. And he had to accept people saying his truth was blasphemy. He had to accept being spat on and having to carry his own tree. The Lord who came down to save everybody, having to continually accept rejection and just torment to the nails. For a man having, just imagine this picture, a man with blood trailing from behind him, having to carry a tree, limping and limping, not having enough strength to hold the tree up himself, so someone has to come and hold it up with him. And he's pushing, gashed out after about 40 whips on his back and a crown of thorns, just trying to carry it and push to being forced to lay down like in this position, having someone put a nail right here, right below this level in your hand, and then a nail, a big long nail, being hammered in and hammered in and hammered in. Just piercing him and piercing through his hand, and then being wrapped, and then the other one, the same thing, just piercing and piercing and piercing. And then putting their feet, one on top of the other, and then piercing again, and you hear, just look at him looking at his mother in that state as he rises up. All the people who he served, the people whose feet he's washed. Wow, he has a nail through his feet. Wow, he has nails through his wrists. Wow, he's gasping for breath, because you can't breathe in that magnitude with all of that happening, barely having any blood left in him. And he didn't do that for accolades. He didn't do that just for nothing. He did that because the only way that we would have a chance to be written in the book of life was through the sacrifice of the Son, a perfect sacrifice to cleanse away all of our troubles. And yes, we still sin today. And yes, we still mess up. And it's like a huge smack to his face when we mess up. It's annoying, it's aggravating. But he even knew that we would still mess up, to the point where he loves us so much that he would take that and take many similar experiences as we commit sin in our lives, just so we can have a chance, so the highway can be opened up to us, so we can have somewhat of an opportunity to have this obligation to spread his word. And Resurrection Sunday is a beautiful day because we, in this nation, in this becoming pagan nation, have an opportunity to show who is the real truth, the real life, and the real way.